my goodness. Well, how is everyone? I'm hanging in. The energies are getting better from this crazy stuff that's going on. I'm still having this sore throat. As you can see, I look like I have an Adam's apple. No, I'm not a male. I don't have an Adam. That's the nodule on my throat. And it is still having this sore throat there. Yeah, you could really see it there. See it moving? Yeah. So I'm still having the, soreness and when I swallow. So I'm going the 3rd of February, I go in again and they'll do a ultrasound and see if they need to check it for cancer, etc. But yeah, it's kind of feeling sometimes, when you go to swallow, like you've got a pill stuck in your throat or something, so it is starting to apply pressure there. So we'll see. We'll see pretty soon what's going on with it. And then still, dragging around with the overall feeling of exhaustion. So I don't know whether it's the Lyme disease that's causing it, if it's that my iron is really going low and I'm getting really anemic again, or if it has to do with the thyroid. Okay. My idea could be thyroid stuff because I'm still on my same dietary stuff, but I have been gaining weight like crazy. So I think it's the thyroid. I think the nodule is affecting the thyroid, that I'm going hypothyroid. And because I've cut out sugar, I'm really watching the carbs, the sugars, and so I should be losing weight, and instead I am just gaining like crazy, and I'm just going, oh my God, what's going on? But that coupled with the absolute exhaustion and the sore throat that's not going away, and my voice, you can hear sometimes it gets kind of croaky and everything. So I think it has to do with the nodule there that's on the thyroid that is causing this havoc. And still feeling, I'm sitting here lightheaded, like dizzy and stuff, So it all could be connected. But yeah. We'll see. We'll see when I go in the 3rd what they say. At first I was wondering if it had to do with the tumor, the neuroma, acoustic neuroma. Now they did the gamma knife surgery. It's been, a year, 2 years, something like that? But I know they should be calling me in again to test, to go do an MRI or an MRI or a CT, I forget which. But a scan, because they want to check it once a year to make sure that it's not growing or that it didn't do necrosis of the tissue when they did the gamma knife surgery, which is radiation. Now they did the radiation and I did lose. I lost almost all my hearing on this side. And that can happen as well with the gamma knife. Now, whether they do open surgery or they do gamma knife, you can wind up losing your hearing. So that did take place. I lost, I think, 90% of my hearing, at least on that side where the neuroma is. So, like I said, you get older and the bodies break down, they wear out, and you start having all of these odd things that are coming up. And we just do what we can do. That's it. You keep going with what you can do, and you keep running as long as the body's going to hold out, So that's all okay. But I would like to get rid of the sore throat. It's kind of miserable having the sore throat pain all the time, you know. Yeah, not fun. It's that irritation and now I didn't do a lot of talking today, but already it's affecting. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. So what else is going on? Well, that's about it. It's pretty quiet here, you know. Where I live is very quiet. The neighborhood is really quiet. The town itself is quiet. Yeah, if you really want anything to go shopping to a big shopping center or something, you have to go to El Paso. We don't. We have a mall here, if you want to call it that, but it's pretty little. It used to have stores. It's got a few places there, but really not a whole lot to talk about here in Las Cruces. So if you're a person that wants movers and shakers, things to do all the time, this is not the place to be. I don't know if they have any nightlife here. Oh, I take it back. I think they do down on the main street over there. It's called Main. I think down there, I think they have some clubs and things people go to. I'm not a nightlife person anyway, so no big thing here. I've never been a night person. Even when I was young, I was not a party type of a person. Yeah, just never got into alcohol and drinking and stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, I would like to go out and go dancing, but I would get a Coke and it would last me all night. I'm talking about Coca-Cola, not the sniffy. I was never into the drugs or the alcohol or any of that. So now I did enjoy dancing. I would go out dancing. That I did enjoy. I had a good dance partner. My dance partner was a professional ballerina, believe it or not. He was. Now, it was really weird though. Now, he was a good dancer, but other people in his company, because ballet is so structured, they did not do well on the dance floor. Okay, it's amazingly, you would think this people that are do ballet dancing, that they would have the rhythm and move and be able to. A lot of them no, because I think it's because ballet is so structured, you know. But he was good. He was good dancer. We do disco stuff, you know. That was during disco era, and he'd go to rehearsals all day, and then he'd come over and we'd go out dancing. We'd go out and do disco and stuff, and so that was fun. I did enjoy that time. But yeah, no, I never got into alcohol or partying. I've never gone out. I went out one time on New Year's Eve, one time in my life. I went with my parents. That was it. And I had a grasshopper to drink. That was my big New Year's Eve thing one time in my life. I know everybody, they go out and they get these party dresses, and every year they go out to New Year's Eve and celebrating and all this stuff. Does that show you how tame my life is? I went out one time when I was like in high school. That was it. Never. Oh my goodness. So for me here, the quiet life is quite fine. You know, I don't have, there's not a lot of crime here and stuff to worry about. Unlike Albuquerque, a lot of crime and stuff there, and And the area I live in too is very, very quiet. Now down the hill in the main part of Las Cruces, maybe they have more crime and stuff there, but where I'm at, it's really quiet. And right next door to me, there I have a gay couple next to me. Well, it's a lady that owns the place next to me. Now she's works for the fire department. She's a EMT for a fire department, and her girlfriend is stationed at the base out here, I guess. But there are a lot of guys that are over there too. They all these ones are working for the fire department, and they congregate at my neighbor's house next door. But you know, I just never, I hardly ever hear him. I'll put it that way. I hardly ever hear him. Once in a while, I hear a little music coming out here, or one of the girls has got this car and she apologizes. Do I wake you up with that car? No, I really don't hear it too often. But she's got a car that's pretty loud when she starts it up. But it's no biggie. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's a good place to live. Now the monetary thing, if you're working, it's not great. They don't have a lot of great jobs out here for people. But if you've got an online type of job or you're retired, whatever, you can get a nice property out here for really reasonable. If you want to live a quiet life, this is a good place to be. Okay? I got in this place for a killer deal. Okay? No way anywhere else in the country could you get what I got this house for. It's another reason I moved here. You know, it's quiet. The real estate, you can get in a place for a really good price. And so for me, it's a good place to be. And I love the Oregon Mountains over here. I really do enjoy the mountains. And then from here, you can get to El Paso if you want to go. You know, El Paso's got a ton of shopping and other things there. And I haven't really gone to explore a lot of El Paso, but I know that it's a big city. They have a lot of stuff there in El Paso. Or if you want to go to they have the big ski area up here. So you can get to the Pines up here, and they have a lot of snow in the winter, big ski area. It's pretty close by. So from here, you can get to so many places if you really want to get out of the area for a while. And then we have, you know, like Pancho Villa State Park, or we have Elephant Butte. A lot of state parks and things around here that you can go to if you want to have a short getaway, all within driving distance of an hour or two. Can't beat it. So for me, this is a good place to be. Okay. Now the only thing I don't like is if I want to go to the doctors or whatever, I have to go to El Paso. We do have a local VA, you know, where my primary care doctor is. But most of the stuff you have to go to El Paso, or you have to go way out to the Army base. If you're going to the hospital, you have to go to the Army base hospital, which is pretty far. Except for, I take that back, when I go to get my iron infusions, I go to a oncology center up here, a cancer center up here for the infusions and stuff, which is here in Las Cruces, so that's okay too. But They don't have a lot of things like New Age stores and things like that. Most of your shopping you have to do online. They do have a couple little places here. One of them is called Funky Karma. Now you gotta love that name. Funky Karma. So they do have a few things here, but not a lot. But yeah, I said Funky Karma. Oh, I've got to go visit a place with a name like that. Oh my goodness. But no, overall, this is a nice, it's a quiet, very quiet type of a place. Saturdays, they have the open air market, the street fair thing, with all kind of arts and crafts and farmers things coming in, vegetables, etc. So that's every Saturday. And that's nice to go down to. Food trucks, they have some food trucks there for that as well. And yeah, I'll go down there sometimes in the morning, Saturday, to pick up things. And what else is going on? Not a lot's going on here. Okay. They do have a, what do you call it, where you can have big groups and stuff come in. They do have something. Now, I haven't gone to see anything there yet, but they do have something here with groups and stuff coming in. So maybe one of these times I'll check it out. And then they do have like a little theater down on Main, and I think I don't know if it's more of a movie theater or a playhouse. I think it might be a playhouse that they have down there. I do want to maybe go check that out one of these times and see what's there. So yeah, that's Las Cruces. Yeah, just call me Lady Excitement here. Oh, mercy. Anyway, it's all good. So on that note, I'm going to give my voice a rest because it's feeling croaky and it's, feeling very irritated at the moment. And I'm going to go lay down again for a while because I am just, the exhaustion, it is not fun. I'll have to say that. I don't enjoy the exhaustion. You're up and then you're up for an hour or two. You have plenty of sleep. Not that. But you just are all of a sudden your energy just drains and you just feel like a wet noodle and say, that's it. I need to go lay down for a while again. Although when I go to take a nap, I go in and try to lay on the couch. And Max will lay at the bottom of the couch, and Maymay will lay on top of me. I'm trying to take a nap, and she will come and lay on top of me. Okay? Troublemaker. She could be somewhere else in the house. And she knows the minute I lay down on that couch, and she runs out here and runs and jumps up and lays on my shoulder, I'm trying to lay down, and she's laying here. I'm going, really? Really? Troublemakers. You gotta love them, though. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you online. And what's happening in your world today? Oh, my goodness.